How's it going, guys? In this video I'm going to be going through a keyword search tool that I'm currently using that's helped me to establish multiple #1 rankings with a 3-month-old website. It's allowed me to get quick traffic, and it's just really the best tool that I think I could recommend to any beginner. It just does absolutely everything from YouTube to keyword research on your niche website. It helps you to find low, easy to rank, long tail keywords. It also helps you to find all of the information on your competitors' sites so you can do research on their backlinks, organic traffic, everything. There's so much information. Now, I'm not going to hold you too long, but if you do stay to the end of the video, I've got a nice tidy bonus there for you as well. So make sure that you stay tuned and you watch the whole thing. Let's get into the video. Alright guys, so this is the tool that I'm actually talking about. Many of you may have seen this in previous videos, but this honestly is the best tool that I can recommend for anyone getting started with SEO. Firstly, because it's really cheap, like that's the first thing. Secondly, it's because of what it does and everything, and it's all under one umbrella. Because when I started out with SEO, I wasn't quite sure on whether I'd need more tools, and I didn't know what to use and all of these different things, and this tool basically just does everything all under one umbrella. So once you've got this tool, you won't need anything else. Okay, so the first tab is here, and this is the keyword research tool. So what this is it allows you to search for keywords, and then it gives you a score on how easy or how hard it is. These range from difficult to very difficult, to easy to very easy, super easy. These are all easy keywords because of the niche and whatever else, but they get difficult, like this one here. You'll see that obviously is moderate, and it goes up to red where it becomes really difficult. So that's one way. You've got this filter option as well. So if you want to find long tail keywords, I could just type it has to have a minimum of 5 words. Then this is cost per click, which you could also set as well. But if I click filter, there we have all long tail keywords, and we could sort that by volume, and you can see here. Now what's really interesting about this tool is it shows you all of the information, like the page authority, domain authority, Moz ranking, all of the authority links as well, backlinks, that's just normal no follow links, whether they've used the keyword in the title, description and URL, which is the / just over here. Okay, but what's really good is it actually shows you how much traffic the specific URL gets. So you can see a website's page based on like how much traffic it's getting. So you can see here URL traffic, and then domain traffic, so the whole website's traffic. And then if you click that, it actually brings up their actual rankings. So you can see the organic traffic, organic keywords, and also the traffic that it's currently bringing to them. So you can see here they're ranking for this, and in position 2, it currently gets around that much traffic searches per month. And this is how much they're actually getting onto their site from that. And then it gives you the actual page which is ranking for it as well, which you can see here. Now what's really good about this tool is a majority of the time you can export lists. So if I wanted to export this, I could do it to copy to clipboard, or I could do it into a PDF of where I could later use that, or CSV again, which you can use in Excel in a spreadsheet. So that's that part of the tool, and it shows you how many social shares the post has as well. So if you were looking for something that's been highly shared, you'll be able to see that here. So you can see that, look, this has got a huge amount of shares, so it's a good post. Okay, it's been shared on Pinterest and Facebook a ton of times, but again, obviously this is BuzzFeed, so you have to overlook the authority sometimes if you're trying to find lower sites that have been shared. So keyword difficulty tool, that's relatively similar to what we were just looking at. So this will basically show you the same thing, like if you were looking for a keyword, it will show you the difficulty. So it's similar to what we just looked at. And then you've got lists of keyword that you can save these keywords into a list. So you can see here, obviously that's bringing up the same information that we was looking at earlier, and it also shows you the trend as well, so how often it's being searched on a monthly basis there. Then you've got the brainstorm tool. So if you've got no ideas, you can just put something very vague into here, like training tips or something, and it will just give you a ton of different keywords from Google Suggest, Yahoo, Bing, YouTube, all of these different things. So even if you wanted to make a YouTube video, you can see these are things that people are searching for, and you can go and really look at this deeper in. Look, trends, you've got Amazon, Google Trends, all of these different pieces of information. So, you know, if you've got no ideas, you can never be short of it here. Okay, and then difficulty browser add-on. I haven't used this, but this is just the extension tool for your Google extension. So you can actually have the tool when you're checking websites. So you can bring it up anytime you're on a third-party website, just like how you get SimilarWeb. Okay, so if we go back over, the next tab is the Explorer tab, which is really interesting. So here, depending on what website you put in, it will show you on the kind of keywords that you can target based on your current authority. Now, if you're doing this for competitive research, it's really good as well, because it shows you how many backlinks they have, how many are do follow, how many are no follow, referring IP addresses as well, and then you can view those domains, you can view those backlinks. So this is how you would view the backlinks. You can go off and basically check all of the links that are pointing to that site, and then you can sort it by do follow or no follow, and you could potentially reach out to all of these do follow sites, get guest posts, or you could, you know, try and find broken links on their site and contact them to get a backlink, whatever it is, or write a similar article and, you know, see if they'll share it. But then you can obviously also do no follow links, where this could be like blog commenting and all of those things. So it shows you the anchor text that they've used, and also it shows you how much in percentage of the anchors they've used. So you can see whether it's branded keywords, whether it's an actual, you know, target keyword variation, or, you know, URL. So you can see here they've used a lot of branding. I don't know what this represent, USA, that's just a country. So, you know, maybe you could go out and do the same thing for your anchors. And then you can see here also they've used a lot of URL as well. So it shows you 93% though is just USA. So that's obviously performing well. That's what Google wants to see for this specific niche. Okay, again, you can you know, copy this or put it into a PDF or print it and whatever else. Okay, so that's that. And then if we go back over to this part, we can see the organic keywords that they're ranking for. If I click that, we can view all of the keywords. We can see the percentage of do follow links to everything else. So these are text links percentage. So they are all text links opposed to like images or whatever else. You can see how many backlinks there is found and how many referring domains. Competition level, so target competition, it can compete for fairly difficult keywords, so 52 or less, which is super high. That's their domain strength as well. Okay, so you can see that. And then you've got top competitors, so it shows you the top competing sites with this specific site, and then their domain keywords and so on and so forth. Then you can see ranking distribution. So this will show you how many of their keywords are in, you know, like the 4 to 10 ranking position, or 11 to 20. So they've got like 5,000 or 4,500 words that are in 11 to 20, 2,000 in 4 to 10, under 1,000 that are, look, 199 of their words are in the top 1 to 3. Okay, and then here you can see the metrics of all of that. Okay, and then we've got the top level domains. Okay, so you can see here obviously that they are using a lot of .coms to actually link back to their site, or the actual, sorry, top level domains that are linking back to them are usually .coms. Okay, so that's where they're getting a lot of the backlinks and whatever else. So top domain strength referring domains. So you can see here obviously all of these sites. Now you could go and get a backlink on Reddit and whatever else, you know, these are all techniques that you need to approach when you're doing that. So this Explore tab is really, really good. Okay, now if we were to go over to competitive analysis, you could go back to the backlink checker that I just showed you. You can check organic keywords. So this is quite interesting if you want to see. This is just the example website that I took, but I can see, I can straight away bring up all of their rankings. So I'll be able to see, you know, what domain authority they have. If my site's, you know, higher domain authority and I've got like stronger links or whatever, I might go and just try and outrank them on the majority of these keywords. So I can see the position, the volume, the traffic. So I could sort by traffic and see what's bringing them in the most traffic, because sometimes it's not the position 1 ranking. So you can see that they're position 5 for this, but that brings them the most traffic because of how much search volume it gets. So you might want to target something like that, you know. And then it shows you the pages as well, so you can see exactly what page on a website is bringing the most traffic. So we know for a fact that this page on the site is the highest traffic page that they have because it's bringing the most traffic. So you can see that. Then we can see the next one. So you don't have to waste time guessing about, you know, what actual
page is bringing traffic and trying to replicate random things, you can just see it right here. You know what you need to be doing. You need to be making pages like this and targeting these keywords if you want to get the high traffic. Okay, so that's interesting. That's a really good stat or data point as well. And then if we go down again, you've got competitive gap. So if you've got two sites that are very similar to each other, you can place one in here and then place the other in here. And what it will do is it will filter out all of the keywords that you're currently ranking for and show you just the keywords that you're not ranking for and the competitor is. So then you can see a list of that and you'll be able to go for those keywords for a site that's very similar to yours, okay, in regards to authority. URL metrics, which is really always a good tool. I use this if you want to get quick data on a site, on, you know, PA, DA, you want to get domain strength, IPs, links, authority links. So these are authoritative links. You've got Alexa ranking. You've got keyword site traffic. So this is how much traffic, how much keywords they're ranking for. Then this specific URL has got 19 keywords it's ranking for, and this URL brings in 561 visits per month. And then you've got 123 shares on Facebook, and then obviously, you know, that's on Pinterest as well. So if I wanted to do this for random sites, just say dog, let's have a look, like best training. So if I wanted to do this for random sites, I'll show you how powerful this is. I could basically do this for like multiple different sites all at once, you know. So this is how powerful this tool is. So if I was to do that, it's going to bring up that other site as well, so I can see all of the metrics for that. Okay, so that's what's interesting, because obviously, you know, it just duplicated there because I've done that, but I can see how much traffic each of these domains are bringing in, their domain authority, specific pages, and how much, you know, how much a page is ranking for, and whatever you want to know, it's all here. Okay, then it's got the actual guide here. So if you don't know what these metrics mean, it will give you all of them, so you know exactly what they all do. Okay, so that was the URL metrics. Then you've got page analyzer. So what I'm going to do here is just take that, then we're going to go down to page analyzer. So this will basically bring up, this is one of my competitor sites. This will do a full overhaul on the SEO of the website. So it'll give it a score as well. And then you can download this into a PDF. Again, there's a guide here to explain what everything means. And you can see here, you know, this is their meta description. So that's their meta description, which you'll see when you search it on Google. So if we were to go back to that page there, that's this area here, what it's showing. Okay, that's that. And it's also showing the title of the page that I was looking at, which is this one. Okay, then we've also got the text to HTML ratio. Okay, flash, iframe, which images are in iframe is not a good sign for SEO according to the tool. You've got URL rewrite, you know, it looks friendly. Okay, brilliant. Underscores in URL, you shouldn't have them, so that's good. In-page links, so how many links are internal, external, all of that. Good stuff. And then you've got favicon, which is just this little logo at the top, which again, you know, adds to your branding, good for SEO and user friendliness. And then language, legible font sizes, so on and so forth. This W3C validity, which you can actually find in a previous video of mine. I just done a video on that in my last video, whether they've got an XML sitemap, whether their robots.txt files are blocking any crawling or anything like that, analytics, everything, and then website speed, which is also good, and it shows you how to fix certain things to increase your speed. So this is what's really good. You know, you don't even have to use Pingdom or anything for this, because it will show you right on this tool. And then you've got desktop as well, it will give you a rating out of 100. So that's that, and that's really good as well. That's a really interesting part. So that's the whole of competitive analysis. Then you've got the YouTube analysis tool. So you'll be able to see all of the keywords that are ranking in YouTube. So I was looking at this earlier, and then you can see it will show me all of the competitiveness. And if I just type a very vague keyword here, it would just show me. And you can do all locations or just United States. So you can sort it by what country is typing where. So if you've got a YouTube channel, or you're trying to build an affiliate website, an affiliate YouTube channel, then this could be really good as well, because you'll be able to find exactly what people are searching in what countries. Now, what's interesting about this again is it shows you the age of the metrics this time for a YouTube video. So that's really good. If it's really aged, it kind of, you know, thinks it's harder to outrank. I don't know why. I'm not sure that's quite accurate, but it shows you the views, how many views the YouTube video has, likes, dislikes, comments, and whether they have the keyword in the title and description. Okay, and then it shows you how many searches it gets on average, so you can see how popular the keyword is. Now, if you're looking for a long tail keyword, again, you could do the same thing, you know, and you could just basically filter that. And what's interesting is there's advanced strategies of where you can basically sort things by like cost per click. If you do like cost per click below 1, then you know there's not a lot of buyer intent around the keyword, so it's going to be a lot easier to target. So it's more of an informational keyword. And then you can sort by volume, and this will basically show you, you know, that's like probably an easy keyword. I don't know, most probably, just because it's okay. So that one's still hard, but some of them, you know, even if they haven't used it in the specific title and description, it could be a more difficult topic. So something like keyword is very generic, yeah, but that's the way that works. And then you've got rank tracking. So this is really good. This allows you to track all of your keywords, so you can see exactly what position you're in for your keywords. Now I'm gonna have to block this out on the video because my site's here, but it will show you all of your keyword rankings, and you can basically see, you know, the changes per day. So you don't have to do anything to check your keywords. This will do it all for you. It will track your website, you know, and all of your pages, and it will show you your average rank, total keywords that you're ranking for, and, you know, whether you're on the top 3, top 10, top 100, so on and so forth. And then it will show you your website over here, and then your page authority and domain authority, and you can have multiple URLs. Again, you can print these reports and export them as with everything. Now, the best part of this tool, which I think is the personal best thing about it, is this. Now, what's great about this is a content assistant tool. So when you write content, it basically tells you must keywords that you need to include. Now, the first thing that's really good about this is it tells you how much content you need to write. So it pulls the top 10 sites and takes all of their content and then divides it by 10 to give you an average. So it works out an average of how much content you need to be writing. And you can see here, obviously, the average for top 10 sites is 1,362 words. So that's how much your word count needs to be, at least, if you want to go for that tool, for that keyword, sorry. And it tells you what keywords you need to have inside. And these are latent semantic index keywords, from what I believe, which is LSI keywords. And basically, these are words that the top 10 sites are using or related to, that Google wants. So it's telling you what the algorithm wants in order to rank you at the top position in the top 10. And then once you've written your content, you can come and proof check it here. And if you've got these keywords, they go blue. So I didn't want to do that just yet, but look, you can see that. Yeah, and then that's what's really interesting as well, because if you click them, you can see articles on them, and it will give you like a brief of each article in the top 10, so you can really get a generic idea of what you need to be writing. So that's really, really good as well. It's not loaded yet. Okay, now keywords, this is going to be related keywords, so related Google's topics based on relevancy and order of relevancy. Okay, you may want to include these within your article. So these are other words that are relevant. And then top URL keywords, these are the top traffic getting keywords from the first ranked Google result. Okay, so the top result is actually ranking for all of these other keywords as well. So these are other keywords that you can potentially target. If you already have a stronger authority than them, then you may want to look at that. And then these are the snippets from the top 10 sites. So you can see, obviously, relevant snippets to help with the article, SERP top pages, so that's search engine results pages, top pages, and then entire database you could do as well. So that's huge. Okay, then if you don't have subheadings and things like that, you can find them here, where it basically gives you all of the different questions that people are asking within the niche based around that specific keyword. So this pulls it from all of the different key, forums online, blog comments, all different areas, and it gives you these things that people are asking. So it's always associated. So what it is, the idea is, if you ever run out of ideas, you could never do that on this tool. Then the last one is search engine results pages. So you can see in order of the pages that are ranking, you know, how much the word count is, and so on and so forth. So you can see that it's basically taken all of these sites and given you an average on the first page. And you can see the word count on all of that different stuff. So if you wanted to just come in and see, you know, like what the top word count is and how you can beat it, you can find it here by just looking. It's very easy to do this way instead of going into each one, copying the text, or trying to use a third-party tool and right-clicking and, you know, all of that. And then you can export this list. Again, you can copy it to a clipboard, which I'll just show you how that works. Let's just take a look if I was to do a note on that or something like that. You know, that's that how that looks. Let me just see if I paste it, if it comes out different. Yeah, so that's that. And you can also export it, which I'd probably do anyway. But that is this tool, guys. I hope that it was helpful, this tutorial to you. It is honestly the best keyword search tool that I have found to be useful. It does absolutely everything. And yeah, if you have any questions based around it, then make sure to actually ask me in the comment section. And what the bonus is I have a discount code for you inside of the comment section, sorry, the description box of this video. It says something like KISDC. If you use that through my link, you'll be able to get this tool for just $13 per month. Now, if you're in the UK like me, that's only like £10 a month, and you're getting all of this, like, you know, a very highly accurate tool that does everything you need, from YouTube to Google to every search engine, Amazon, Bing, like all of these different, you know, keyword planners that you can use from this one hub. Okay, so if you use that link, you'll be able to get the tool at a discount. I thank you for watching the video. If you did like it, make sure to leave a like. And also, as always, if you are new, make sure to subscribe as well. Peace.